Today, I wanted to take you on a journey to discover an incredible theater. One that many people don't know about, but has a fascinating history, the Eagles Theatre in Fermo. Did you know that it's one of the most stunning theatres from its historical period? Despite being much smaller than Milan's famous La Scala, its acoustics are so perfect that you can hear every word, even a whisper, without any microphones. Let me explain why. How to get tickets. The shows are always sold out, so if you want to see the best performances, I highly recommend getting a season pass. Seat price vary. Red seats are around €400, blue seats around 200, green seats around 100. A season typically includes 9 or 10 shows. My wife and I managed to get 2 seats on the top floor inside a 4-seat box. Luckily, we got the one near the parapet. But getting better seats is really difficult because season pass holders can renew their seats before anyone else. The best spots are always taken. You literally have to wait for someone to pass away before a prime seats become available. The meaning behind the name. Why is it called the Eagles Theatre? The name comes from the Fermo's coat of arms, which features an eagle. You can even see the emblem above the stage. The theatre also has an ancient mechanical clock, a rare and valuable piece of craftsmanship. The theatre hosts both dramas and comedies. This time we saw a comedy about a young man who dreams of becoming an actor and moves to Rome. But soon he realizes that his house is haunted by a ghost of deceased theatre company. After an initial fright, he decided to follow their advice to improve his acting skill, leading to many hilarious moments. A great theatrical performance isn't just about the story, it's about the connection between the actors and the audience. That's why in every comedy there is a bit of drama, and in every drama there is a bit of comedy. Just like in life, we experience ups and downs, and each moment is meaning because of the contrast.
Oppure tu mi chiedi scusa, fai le valigie e te ne torni da dove cazzo sei venuto e non ti fai vedere sentire mai più. Tu sei pazzo, sei malato. E non mi rompere più i coglioni.
A bit of history. The Eagles Theatre was built at the end of the 18th century by the citizens of Fermo to replace the old theatre, which had been turned into a library. Since then, it has remained one of the city's most iconic landmarks. La Scala, the most famous opera house in Europe, has 1,800 seats. In comparison, the Eagles Theatre has only 1,000. But don't be fooled. A theatre isn't a stadium. It's designed to naturally amplify sound. That's why actors don't need microphones. Back in the 18th, they didn't exist. Yet the audience could still hear every single word perfectly. The secret lays in the theatre's unique elliptical shape, which allows sound waves to travel flawlessly. And there is something fascinating. The acoustics work both ways. This means that if you talk during the performance, the actor can hear you too. So, if you ever visit, make sure to silence your phone. You wouldn't want to be the person whose ringtone interrupts a dramatic moment. Each show is performed at least 3 times to reduce production costs. By the third performance, the actors are often exhausted, and the backstage crew likes to play pranks on them. For example, in the show we attended, they repeatedly opened and closed the curtains, forcing the actors to boo and over again. And here is a fun fact. In the theater tradition, leaving the stage empty without actors is considered bad luck. Actors love being applauded after a show. It's the audience's way of appreciating their work. Think about how good it feels when your wife compliments you after cleaning the kitchen. Now imagine getting a standing ovation from 1,000 people after a year of preparation. That's the magic of the theater. Theater, took to one of the oldest art forms, is strictly modern because it does not merely depict the heroes, but rather the human being, who, at their core, remains unchanged. Customs, languages, and settings may shift, but passions, conflicts, and aspirations remain the same as yesterday and tomorrow. As Shakespeare said, all the world's a stage, and all man and woman merely plays. And it is precisely this eternal renouncement of the human drama that makes theatre timeless.